Now, we know the Russia-Ukraine conflicts may be miles away from the shores of Ghana and many African countries, but the impact is already being felt across the continent. Coming on the back of the COVID-19 pandemic, one can only imagine what the worst could be. My colleague Noble Crosby-Annan has been exploring how the conflict will affect you.
Ghana has had a very good relationship with both Russia and Ukraine. Maybe a bit longer with Russia that dates back as far as 1958. But that isn't why the war should concern you as a Ghanaian. There is more devastating fallout for you. 2 days into the conflict, crude price on the international market is over $100 per barrel. 60% jump in just one day, and the highest in almost a decade. You can imagine with a not so well performing city what that means for you when you buy fuel at the pump in a few days, with prices already almost breaking the 8-city mark. But that's not the only economic impact. With war means no trade, Ghana could lose out on some $80 million in foreign income from doing trade with Russia and Ukraine. But that's not all. Russia and Ukraine account for about 1/4 of the world's wheat supplies. That means bread, which's main ingredient is flour, made largely from wheat, is likely to rise. Considering our dependence on the products, your guess is as good as mine. On education, both Russia and Ukraine play host to over 3,000 students and economic migrants. Now, with some 1,500 of those currently stranded in Ukraine with no immediate option of evacuation, that is thousands and over lives, potential medical doctors, future academicians, and breadwinners. Sanctions from the international community on Russia, even in the aviation industry, could have severe rippling effects on us here. Talking about restrictions in movement of goods and services. Support for Russia's invasion has been close to non-existent, not even from Mali and Central African Republic, where Russian forces are helping the government fight insurgencies. As it stands, a war in faraway Europe, billions of miles away, is being felt in every village and town in Africa. We may as well be guided. For TV3 News, Noble Crosby-Annan.